All right, I'm back. Brainstorm Challenges told me that he could not hear me. And so if you're still on or if you're coming back, Brainstorm, let me know if you hear me. So I'm not going to stay on a long time today because I have to get on the road in just a little bit and head down to Mobile. But just wanted to get on here for a little bit for my Sunday chat, and hopefully I can hear from somebody who is watching my channel. And you're able to let me know if you can hear me. The only one that told me that they could not hear me earlier was Brainstorm Challenges. So what are you guys doing this Sunday, this Mother's Day? Have you said hello to your mother today? Have you told your mother that you appreciate her and that you love her? I hope so. It says we had 4 chats on our earlier stream, on our earlier live broadcast. It was just a few minutes ago. And this one, like I said, is not going to be very long. The other one was 24 minutes long, and I was the only one that was on it. So nobody else said anything. So I don't know if you heard me, if you're able to hear me, or if you're just being silent today. So there is one thing that I wanted to show you all that I didn't show you a couple weeks ago. Uh, One of the people that was on the chat asked me about what was the most interesting thing that I had ever picked up in a yard sale. Um, and I think at the time I didn't think about this one item that I have that is very unique, and I don't think very many people would have one. But I'm touching it with my hand now, so I'm seeing if I smell any smoke or if there are any ashes from the cigarette lighter. Cigarette. I'm sorry. This is an ashtray. But this is not just any ashtray. This is a very special ashtray. If you'll notice, there is something etched here in the center. Let me see if I can hold it up closer so you can see what is etched in there. And you can see that it says Office of the Governor of the State of Alabama. At this same yard sale, this person worked for Governor um, George Wallace. George Wallace, if you study history, you know that George Wallace smoked cigars. And to my knowledge, he is the only governor who smoked cigars. This was one of George Wallace's ashtrays that was in the governor's mansion. If you know history, you know George Wallace is infamous for his actions during the civil rights movement. George Wallace is the governor who stood in the doorway at the University of Alabama to prevent black students from entering. And he stood there with the Alabama National Guard. And this was after the president at the time, which is John F. Kennedy, ordered that the schools in Alabama be integrated. So I would say this is a piece of history for someone who was not on the right side of history. But I will say that Governor Wallace, for his faults that he had, did later on in life apologize for his actions while he was in the governor's mansion. So I probably will keep that just for nostalgic reasons. I don't know if I'll ever come across another one just like that. So we will see. So there is one other item that I got at the same yard sale. So there is one other item that I got at the same yard sale. And this is a Don Siegelman hat. One other item that I got at the same yard sale. And this is a Don Siegelman hat. Don Siegelman is also an infamous governor. Was an infamous governor. He was a Democrat. And I think Wallace was a Democrat too. But he was a Southern Democrat, Wallace was. So in today's time, I think Wallace would be considered a Republican because of his thoughts or his views on things at the time. Back then, the Democratic Party was a conservative party, whereas today it's more liberal. But anyway, this is a hat that I got. It's a snapback hat. I would have to check Wikipedia or something to get the exact dates that Don Siegelman was governor. But Don Siegelman was also one of those infamous governors that our state had. He was known for something other than civil rights violations. He was actually, for the most part, in my opinion, would have been a good governor if he had not um, hired a guy named Scrushy or worked with a guy named Scrushy to give him a special deal on some things, which actually caused him to end up having legal issues. So Don Siegelman went to prison and he served his time in prison. He is out now, it's my understanding. So I see I have someone on the chat right now that is watching, at least one person. And if you can hear me, leave a comment. Now there are two more items here that I have that are special to me because they are governor related. This is a box that I found in a thrift store. It's a I'm assuming that this is something that Governor Bob Riley would have given out himself to someone who is probably a campaign contributor or someone who has worked for the governor's office. I'm not sure what the situation would be that this would have been given out. And if anybody watching this knows, please leave a comment. But Bob Riley was our governor 3 governors ago. He was a very popular governor, and he was a governor for at least 2 terms. So I know he served at least 8 years as governor. But this is a piece of glass, like a paperweight, and it's etched with Bob Riley's signature. And the seal of the great state of Alabama is etched inside of this glass. See, it's not that thick. And I think I paid about $5 for this at the thrift store. When I saw it, I was very surprised that something like this would be in a thrift store, because I think this would be a very special item for someone to have. It had to have been given to them by the Governor Riley for a special award or special occasion. So I keep this on my desk. So I've just kind of come upon several things that are governor related, and I have one item that is first lady related. This is a cookbook, and this is Bob Riley's wife. Her name is Patsy Riley, and she created a cookbook that has looks like it may have been signed by Mrs. Riley. So it says, "Happy Cooking, Patsy Riley, First Lady, 2008." So this is a signed edition of this cookbook that was made by the First Lady, and obviously it was around the time of that the governor was in the mansion, that Governor Riley was the governor of Alabama. It's got photographs of inside the governor's mansion. I've been there. I've toured the governor's mansion. It says, "When the dinner bell rang for Alabama's first families," and it has different recipes here. Here's Governor Lurleen Wallace's favorite carrot cake. And Lurleen Wallace had been a first lady and a governor. She was George Wallace's wife. And then this is the Riley favorites, Bob Riley. And this is Patsy Riley on the back. But all of these items came from yard sales and flea markets and thrift stores. It's interesting what you can find in a thrift store, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this china. Wonder how I could get my hands on some of that. Anyway, I thought that was unique and interesting. And that's just some of my finds that I have gotten, and those are unique. You can't just find those anywhere. Can you hear me? Brainstorm challenges, Chris. Leave me a comment. Have you been able to see the items that I've been showing? Are they interesting? I think they are. Or am I just boring you guys? So let me see if I can. I've been watching your videos as well, Chris, and enjoying watching your different chug mug challenges. I think of the folks that are doing the chug mug challenges, I think you're doing probably better than all of them. Hello, William. How are you today? I notice your chugs Chris, are about 25 to 30 seconds, and the others that are doing it seem to be taking a little bit longer. The fluffy bearded man, he did that Mountain Dew challenge that you did, the purple Mountain Dew, and I think his challenge took about a minute and a half. I think you did yours in less than 30 seconds. I think it may have been in around the 20-second mark that you did yours. Yes, it is definitely a fun diversion. I enjoy watching those. I haven't really done a search on hashtag chug mug, but I would like to see some of the others that are doing it. The only ones I've seen are Sean in the Pack and the fluffy bearded man. Those are the only ones that I have seen that have done the chug mug challenges. Personally, I couldn't do the chug mug challenges. I just don't. I don't have the stamina. I don't have the ability to drink that quickly. I would lose every single one. Do you like my strange lighting, William? Yeah, it's a special light, and I have it shining behind me. That's a YouTube thing. Did you know that? My color is off. Has your guest arrived? I assume your guest has not arrived yet. Okay, so y'all have 6 members now. The caper way is good too. What is the caper way? Well, I hope my color is not off, just the color behind me is different. That's what I was going for with this light. That was the intention. But I have a light in front of me too that is lighting my face up. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Caperway. I'll have to check him out. Does he chug real fast like you do? Brainstorm challenges. Yeah, it's colored behind me. I found this in a yard sale too. Yard sales are the best place to find things. I don't know if y'all like to go to yard sales, even if you don't do reselling. It's still a lot of fun, and it's really neat the things you can find in a yard sale. They're really interesting things. Well, Chris, did you find out what it was that was causing you not to be able to hear me earlier? Was it me, or was it um, something that was on your end? Because I went back and listened to a couple minutes of it, and I could hear myself on the replay. But like I said earlier, I'm not going to be on here for a real long time today. Just going to get on here for a little while and just do a little chat. And say hi to you all, and hope that your mothers are having a wonderful Mother's Day today. I have to get on the road here in about maybe an hour, and I'm going to head down to Mobile and spend the night, and then go to a training tomorrow morning, and then return in the afternoon. So we'll see. Did you go to church this morning, William? I'll be meeting up with my son, Justin, this evening. We'll get together and have some dinner. And I think that he is also going to head down to Enterprise and visit with you today, William, before he goes back down there. Did he tell you what time he was going to be there? Before I go, I'm going to go through a box with you guys and let you see some of the items, some of the unique items that were in this box. So are y'all ready to see the unique items that are in this box? Okay. Now, I am not a big glass person as far as buying and selling glass things because glass breaks. When you put glass in the mail, there's a good chance it's going to get broken. But this is one of the items that's in the box. It's a little vase or vase, however you want to pronounce it. Little angel vase. I am a little bit scared to list these things. I wonder if they would do better in a yard sale. Now these items were donated. So this kind of looks like a Hummel, but it's not. It's not a Hummel. On the bottom it says made in China. Little figurine. I guess it's a little girl and she's got her overnight bag or something. Got this cup. It's got a unique print on it and a little gold spoon to go with it for stirring. Made in China. It's high quality stuff right there. Got another little angel. Looks like she's blowing a kiss. Guess where it was made? You got it. Made in China. This is plastic. Probably worth a couple cents. Yeah, I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to get it cut on Tuesday. Angel bells. I wonder where they were made. Yep, it says made in China. I think we have think we're paying for the communist machine. Here's a gift collection. Anything that says collection, you know it's not worth anything. It's a belt. It's a belt with a belt buckle. I think that was somebody's Christmas gift that they never used. So far, none of these items have been worth anything. So I'm thinking yard sale. Another little angel. Somebody likes angels, but this one is naked. And that this was handmade, I think. It says January of '89. Here's a unicorn bell. Now there's a couple collectibles in here that are in boxes. And I think this is special collector's cups. Christmas cups. Now if you're interested in any of this stuff, just let me know. And we'll work out a deal. My Instagram, let's see if I can tell you what my Instagram is. My Instagram is Alabama_pickers. Alabama_pickers is me. So if you are interested in buying anything directly from me, contact me on my Instagram. And I can sell it directly to you. And I'll work out a deal with you. All right, Chris. Well, I'm glad you joined us today. It was good to see you, and you take care of yourself, my friend. Another little angel with a basket. Wonder where this was made. Uh-huh. Yep. So what are you guys doing on this Mother's Day? What is occupying your time today? Here's another one of those gift boxes. It's got a bell in it. Christmas bell. With a snowman. It's got a bell inside of a bell. Do I think China was invented in China? Yeah, of course it was. What do you think? Okay. This stuff is boring, isn't it? Let's see what else we got here. I got to find something interesting for you to look at. Any of y'all collect salt and pepper shakers? I do. I collect salt and pepper shakers. This is an interesting set. It's a hen with a couple of eggs, and these eggs are salt and pepper shakers. But my question here is, shouldn't this hen be sitting on the eggs instead of having them beside her? Just a thought. Check this out. Now, this is interesting. It's the Last Supper. I bet you can't guess where that was made. Here's another one. A lot of people like these things. All right. It's a Christmas platter. All these Christmas things, and it's not even Christmas. Let's see if this lives up to the picture on front. See if it's as good as the picture. I bet it's not. That's hard to get out. There you go. Merry Christmas. I've got a lot of other miscellaneous items that I could bore you with for hours, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to close this out and wish you all a wonderful day. And for all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And we will see you again next week. Same time, same channel. It will be next Sunday, 1:30 Central Standard Time. And we'll have another Sunday chat. Today's Sunday chat was a little bit short because I do have to go out of town. So I enjoyed seeing you guys and hope you have a great day. And we'll see you next week. Take care. See you later, William. Bye. Hope you enjoy your visit with Justin today.